Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. Huge adventure. We drove 1,000 miles to pick up a 2006 Lotus Exige, and now the car doesn't start. It's clickbait. It's a good title, right? The car, obviously, as you guys know this, I haven't even got to wash it yet. So since I've gotten it, we started the car and then it ran fine, went to the Starbucks, it died. Had to jump start it, so put it in first gear, go down a hill and let the clutch out. Then I parked it overnight, woke up from the hotel, same thing in the morning, had a bump start it where you put it in first gear, let the clutch out and it started. Then it drove for a long time and then I never shut it off again. And then when I brought it home, literally I put it right here where the Evo is and it didn't want to start again. So I had to get a little jumper cable thingy to start it. So I have a new battery, it's been on a trickle charger. This is an Optima right here. Red top, which I love these. I actually have one of these in my truck and I like to use them. This is supposed to go in the Evo 35. It's a 35 and it's supposed to go in the Evo, but I'm actually gonna put it in here. So we have a battery over there from 11/16, November 16, very long time ago. We're gonna get some lefty loosey, unhook it. I do have it on a trickle charger to just make sure it's absolutely, fully charged. And we'll pull that one out, put this new one in, back the car out, and let's see if I can get this thing started and make sure. I do have a couple other things that I want to do, and I'll probably do it in this video as well. True mystery fashion, black and red battery. That battery fits in there perfectly. There's a lot of talk on Lotus Talk, all that stuff. I recommend a big battery, not a little battery. Again, I like to use this stuff, and I like to park my car and leave it for a day or two, and then it still starts. So I definitely recommend this battery. OEM battery, this is not OEM, this is just an aftermarket one. Again, I do recommend the Optimum. I love these fit right in there. It does have a little bracket right here that holds it in place. Everyone's like, will it fit? Does this fit? Does it not fit? Yeah, it absolutely fits. So this goes right here. Literally just like that, and you're good to go. We got a little dust on them, I'm gonna vacuum that off. That being said, this looks perfect. That's exactly what I want. A little bit of OEM plus right there. Recommend this battery. I really do. This is a 35 series from Optimum. It's a Optima. Optimum's a gym thing. It's a red top. It'll last you minimum, I promise you, 8 years. I use these all the time. This is the battery. If I have one in my truck over there. This is a battery I use for a truck. Like, it lasts forever. They're worth the extra penny. If you buy the $80 one, you're probably gonna get $80 This one I think is like $250, $220, something right in that area. Definitely worth it. Next thing is we gotta remove this little DMV tab, and I got a license plate, and this costs a lot of money. One of the things I really want to do is get this little dinky exhaust. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. They're like 1 inch. I think they're 2 inch on each side. It's so small. That is insane how small that exhaust is. But let's put that new license plate on. We're legal. Good. Nice. That's awesome. Pretty cool. You actually don't have to run the front plate on this car because it's an exotic is what it said. You can get a little exemption thing for it because most of the time you have to run a front plate, but if there's no place from factory to mount it, there's like an exemption thing. That's what that little hole is on the FRS. So they want you on this one, but on this one, no. Let's back the car out. Let's see if it drives. I want to show you guys what also I want to fix on this car. What an absolute dream tiny car. They're so small. This thing is the quietest thing ever. It's so stock. It's amazing how quiet it is. Absolutely amazing. So the issue that you guys already know from the last video, one, the gas, we gotta get gas. So we'll get gas, is that this bulb is out right here. So we're gonna wanna fix that. The bulb's out. And so what we'll do is I already ordered LED bulbs. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this video or the next video. I probably gonna make a next video for you guys and do a separate one. So it's just a perfect one. Just to show you guys how to do LED swaps on these to make it nice. It'll be LED high beam and low beam on the front. Look a lot more aesthetic. And it is a little bit extra work. You do have to turn the wheels or maybe lift these up if you want to actually pull these weird covers off. These are weird. They're just like, it's not a whole unit, it's a cover because it's an 06. The 08s are a better design, but man, awesome. And that I don't wish to any of you guys. I wish that you never get old. I'm finding that I'm liking creature comforts, which is weird. I used to never. I love, this is a visceral car, raw, not a daily driver. I've said this so many times, and it's so small, I forget. The Evo 9's pretty plush, but the Evo 10 was so much more refined than the Evo 9. I'm just thinking of all the cars that I've owned. The other thing is that I know why they made the Evora, and I know why they made the Emira. It makes so much sense, because I think people that bought this car they found out it was really towards racing, but towards a little bit younger, more like my age, I guess, or even younger. And then now that the Lotus is coming out, the Emira and the Evora and the Esprit, all those cars I think were geared to a little bit later in life, so don't get old, because they're more plush and they have more creature comforts and things like that. This thing is just so metal and raw and loud and squeaky and everything about it. So we got a little bit of gas, the light went off. We're gonna go get some gas and we're gonna drive it around a little bit. I gotta get rid of that battery, recycle that, and yeah, and then I have the headlight. Will I do the headlight on this video? Maybe, maybe not. But I did want to say that the car didn't start and it had been sitting since I literally drove it into the garage since that video, and it's been there. So I'm really happy that I just got it out of the garage. I mean, I'm really happy. Let's go get some drive. I think I didn't do a very good job of hitting too much lift or going as fast as the car could go because I was so far away from home, but now I'm ready to get on it a little bit and then we'll do oil change and so what, but so on and so forth. Let's go. The cool thing is my Lotus Elise Turbo is here locally. One of the things that I remember about that car is when I first had it, I thought that, hey, the struts are like in the rear, they're just here, listen, like that. I was like, oh my gosh. That was just like the little bump in the middle of the road, the median thing. And I was like, I think they're blown. And then I looked at them and they're really nice race ones that had a sump. I think it had an oil sump on them, I can't remember. And then now these ones is 100% stock. This is literally just a suspension that this thing came with. I'm not dogging on this car, but man, this is not a plush car. Do I like this car or the Evora more? Boy, they both have their features. This thing is so cool looking. That's what definitely has the Exige going for it. But we're getting this thing warmed up. We're gonna get some gas and we're gonna go fast. Filled up, let's see. So light, you can get about 10 gallons in there. So I had about one more gallon, $50. Oof, that's a lot. Now I feel good because I knew that this thing had just about ran out of gas right before we brought it home. I do need to wash it. Again, it's certain turn into cold Washington weather. And I do want to do the headlights, like I said, 5 times in this video. But I'm gonna do it on the next video. So I'll do a separate one for it. So let's take this back. Let's do a nice wash on it. Put it away. Look at all this. What was I killing on the highway? I have no idea. But I absolutely love this. Couple things that I wanted to say. Number one, I do want to supercharge it, but I don't know if I will. That's a big thing. I do want to supercharge it, but I don't know if I will. Oh gosh, the thing is so beautiful. I kind of just gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it. It's like the ultimate 2ZZ NA. So that's what I would say. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. And then if I want to do one, maybe I'll have do the monkey wrench, the BOE one. I think I might do that one. Example, the lady that worked at the gas station took a photo of the car for her son. It's crazy. This car has pretty good quick pickup. This is pretty good. It's not torquey, but that right there is decent. It's not the worst. I wonder how much torque my CELICA made, my turbo CELICA. I don't remember. But that's one of the things that's a weak spot on this car is the torque. Great horsepower for how little the car is, but low torque. That's definitely one of the my opinions about the car. We brought the beautiful Exige back home. I live in a really cool area, but you have to go through like a bunch of leaves, and all the leaves and stuff get caught up on the car. I hate it. I got like the cleanest driveway, but all the leaves and debris get caught up right here. So we're gonna hose all that off, make it look, I mean, look at this right there. And you can see why people star shield. There's a star shield on right here. You can see why they star shield that, because there's so much kick up from the way that the body is that it all goes up and hits against that. My Evo 9 was kind of had that same body where it would kick up like that. On this Evo, again, kinda, but it's more of a straight line. The rear doesn't stick up out as much. This whole body right here, this door on the Evo 10 comes out a lot wider body, kind of like this, which looks really good. But when it concaves like this, all that gets kicked up and hits there. So let's hose this thing off, get a nice wash, nice clean on it. First wash since I've owned it. I'm really excited. The first wash on it. In the owner's manuals, I believe that you're supposed to always get the water. You can't do the water up like that. You gotta aim the water down at a 45 down. So let's go ahead and hose it off, get some soap on here and make this thing look pretty. Next video, I'll probably end up doing the headlights and or taking my now wife on a drive for her first reaction. I wonder what she's gonna feel like compared to she rode in the ELISE Turbo, and that thing was a nuisance. So I'm excited to see what she thinks of this one. This one's nowhere near. I mean, this is literally 100 horsepower less. So and which is a big difference because the car weighs about the same. So 100 horsepower is huge. It's, you know, almost 50% of its power, so, or 33% of its power. That being said, let's get the hose on here. Let's get this thing looking pretty. My absolute favorite right here. Check this out. Oh, that is unbelievable. I love that look right there. That is it. I love that so much right there. Oh, it looks good. Okay, we're all done. Fresh, washed, looks amazing. Let's turn these lights out real quick here. There we go. We're good. I should have my key. Yeah, I got my key over there. All right, so that's it. We got it running again. The thumbnail said it didn't run. It didn't run, but we got that new Optima battery in there. So nice. I love the Optima battery. I definitely recommend you guys getting one. Car looks great. I love this car. It's a lot brighter than I remember. Look at the paint on this, and then look at the paint on this. I always thought this one was super bright, but maybe this just needs a wash. But this to this to this is super bright, almost just super cherry bright. Really, not even candy, just cherry bright. That one is usually a really bright red, especially compared to the Evo 10. And then that one's just even a little bit darker. So this is the brightest red I own right now. I think this is called Ardent Red. This is called Rally Red, which they changed Rally Red colors. Right now this is looking a little bit dark, but it's actually a lot brighter of a color. I think it's just because there's rainwater on it. And then this one is Absolute Red by Toyota 3PO. Again, dirty down there. But so thankful I got this going. We're gonna do some bulbs on this real soon. I'll take my wife for a ride. We'll do that on maybe the next video or the video with I get the new bulbs in it, which I'm really excited. This car is amazing. I think it needs, actually on my other car, I shaved these off. It looked really cool without those on there. It looks super exotic looking. Now that I look at this, I was looking at pictures before and after on the Exige clam on the other car. That was amazing. And then this definitely should, I do have a badge, so I'm gonna get put a black one right there. These will probably need to be black. I might put these black right here. You can get these from Greg's Racing Part. That's a good idea. This, I might do black too. Dore gas cap. Definitely the center console needs carbon fiber. I'm probably gonna do the dry carbon fiber, not the gloss one. I'm gonna leave these black. I like this black and I like that black. I don't think I'm gonna do carbon fiber on that. Yeah, other than that, I mean, this car's amazing. Yeah, I probably should do black here too, right? Don't you guys think? Here, and then there's a lot of little things that needs to be done to make it look even better. But a good example is just come over to the Evo 9, you know? Look at this carbon fiber here, dark. And then, you know, the tent is dark, the roof is black, the canards are black right there. I did a good job with the wheels. Those look good. The side markers, amazing. Look how good those look. Headlights, all that looks really, really good. MR2, same thing, same thing. Silver, I forgot I had that. I've had this car for so long. Okay, I'm really happy with this car. I definitely recommend you guys buying one of these, but you should definitely have other cars. Do not buy this if this is your only car. And I would say don't buy this unless you know what you're getting. Buy the car, or don't buy the car, test drive the car. Let who's ever selling it, let them you test drive it and drive it for like a day or two, because it's super raw. But there's a thing called exotic Redmond Town cars. I'll be taking this there this summer. I'm really excited to do that. This will just be like my accomplishment car. That's what I like about this car. Make sure to like, subscribe, swing back. We're gonna do her first time again. I'm excited to see, I'm really curious to how she feels about it. Then we're also gonna do those LEDs, which you guys will like that, especially if you're a Lotus owner. Definitely gonna recommend, because the old incandescent bulbs in there, one, mine's out, and two, they're just not as bright and it looks way more modern. Maybe do some GRP taillights too if I can find those. That'd be pretty cool. Like, subscribe, swingbymitch.com. One more thing, we're gonna be working on the FRS. I'm very excited to get back on the FRS. Lots of cool cars. If you like red and black cars, or if you just like cars, like, subscribe, and make sure to swing by my website, but like and subscribe. See you guys on the next video.